Hi, it's me with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and I sent the videos off to the person I was trying to help, and he said he would really like to limit it to 4 layers. That's very easily done. You could engrave some of the layers and not cut the layers. So your very top layer has to be this one. This is the layer that's going to have your roads on it. Okay, that's going to be all cut out, so you cannot engrave inside there. But your next layer could be this engraved layer. Let's get all these engraved layers, move them over, and you don't have to put them all in one layer, but it's going to be a little tricky to try to figure out what this is. So that could be your next layer along with another layer, say the next biggest one. So there's 2 layers, and then these could be 3 and 4. And what I would do, let's ungroup these. I would make just this hole, so let's go up, and this hole up. I would make that your very last layer. So there's 2 layers there. That would be 3. This is what's nice about the nudge distance. And that would be layer 4. So you've got one that's engraved on. Now, to make this look real like this, you cannot paint it anymore because you've got this engraved mark, and the painting will make the graving disappear. So my suggestion is to stain it like the map makers that make these maps professionally and make a lot of them. They'll make any map you want. That's where I kind of got the very first idea. They use a stain. So I would just there's a product out there called Mix-All, which is more like it's a drop, but it's real thick. And then there's a product called Trans Tint, and they're both tints of color. And pick your greens or your blues, whatever you're going to use. You could use the same. These things are expensive. I mean, the Trans Tint's like $30 a bottle, but you could stain a whole coffee table with this stuff. And get your 4 vessels and fill them halfway up with denatured alcohol. Put 4 drops in one, 3 drops in the next one, 2 drops in the next one, and stir them up. Take you some scrap pieces of plywood and test them out with your stain. You could do it with a sponge or an old rag. Just rub it on, let it dry, and then glue all these together. And just remember, what layers. So this has to be your top layer. This is the layer that's going to have your roads on it. Your very last layer. This is the layer that's going to have your roads on it. Now, how I made those hairlines a while ago non-hairlines, let's move it back to hairline. Just double click on your pen tool, go to hairline, make it red. So there's the way the map looked. Same thing, just double click on your deal, your pen tool, make it 1.1 and make it black, just so you'll know that it's an engraved layer. And when you bring it in, just like I showed in the previous video, make sure that layer is not on this layer. So let's move that layer out of the way. This layer of engraved part basically needs to be on this layer. So let's move that down and move that down. So there's one layer, because that will cut out the center, but it'll engrave around that lake or that depth of the lake. And you could put this on that same layer and just move it down if you wanted to do that, just to give it some depth. So there's basically 1 layer, 2 layers. I would make this one, let's move it up, and this one on another layer. So there's your very first layer. That's going to be your deepest part. This would be your second layer, your third layer, and your fourth layer. Anyway, I truly hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.